Hey guys, Gameboy 3800 here. Once again, we're back in Beam, a different map for a different purpose. We got a drag setup for blown money. Gonna be taking a look at some new parts and some revamps to some of the oldest parts I've ever made. We're gonna start things off with just how this truck runs without any kind of wheelie bar, because as you know, the wheelie bar is something I made a long time ago, and I've decided to completely overhaul it. So let's see how we do without any kind of bar at the back. This will be a loud truck, though. It can pretty effortlessly just do backflips like at a standstill. So without a wheelie bar, we have no chance of getting down this drag strip at any reasonable time. Let's fix that. If we take a look at the tow hit slot, I have a wheelie bar. This is one of the oldest mods I've ever done for the CRD. And it adds a basic wheelie bar. Taking a look at its J-beam, it's there, but it's not very stable. It can move around. It's not very rigid, I should say. In real life, a wheelie bar is one of the most robust parts of a drag car because it has to handle so much pressure and force. So let's see how we handle here. While we don't do a backflip, we still do like a jump and even cause it to go like into the ground some. And it's not very stable. Rip. And if we take a look at the J-beam as that happens, we can see why it looks like it's going into the ground. That's because the J-beam, frankly, is just awful. I didn't know what I was doing back then. I know a little bit more about what I'm doing nowadays, I think, I hope. So let's take a look here. We're going to remove the wheelie bar. And on the customizable chassis I have the chassis bars option. And what do we got here? Well, if we take a look, here we have the back bump guard. I saw someone request a little bit ago to have this removable. So I now have it as an option to be fully removed, just like how you can have the front bow tie removed of, all the chassis. If we take a look at the J-beam, it is actually gone. Adding the bars back will have the J-beam, of course, reappear accordingly back to stock form as it should be. But you saw here before, I have another option now, a new wheelie bar. If we take a look, you can see it's a brand new design. J-beam is much more rigid, making it feel a lot more part of the chassis. It can still move a tiny bit. Everything needs to have give, but it is way, way better than before. Let's take a look here. Before we couldn't get a clean pass down the drag strip, let's try now. We don't do a flip, we are way more controllable with some throttle control and maybe being angled a little bit better. We can get down the drag strip at full power the whole time. Once again, better angle is required. But aside from that, we are now able to get down the whole drag strip in our lane without going backwards. And we can bring it back to a safe stop to do repeat runs. So overall, a vast improvement compared to the old system. And this will probably break, but I do want to see what will happen if I put on the old one while having the new one on. It'll probably be stupid and break, but let's just see. Well, they're both there without issue. They don't make much sense, but they're there. Yeah, the new one is longer and it reaches down farther, so we can maintain control way better. If you don't have any throttle control, nothing's really going to keep you under control, but Yep. Also, this is not a prepped drag surface, so we're just wheel spinning at this point. Rip. So yeah. This Wheelie-Bar and the new one, I guess, can both stay in, but the new one will be vastly better. That said, it is only available on the customizable chassis. But that said, this will work both on CRD and CRD 3. Customizable chassis. Go ahead and get our body back for blown money, since we can do that on the customizable chassis. There it is. And as well here, you can see the same back bump guard option from CRD on CRD 3 as well. And now with a Wheelie-Bar. So yeah, new Wheelie-Bar, far superior from the old one. Again, I'll probably end up removing the old one, but if enough outcry is heard, meaning by 0 people, I'll leave it in. That said, I can't imagine too many people being fond of the old one, you know what I mean. Rip. There we go. Once we're like a boat. Once we get on plane, we are set for the whole run and then some. It then becomes an issue of stopping. That's one way to stop. What we really need is like a drag chute in this game. That would really help. I do have one last thing to show. It is absolutely cursed, but it's hilarious, so I'll show it here. It doesn't make sense to show it here, but I'll show it here. That's enough of blown money for now. Now we need to bring up the most beautiful truck of all time, and if you disagree, you're probably right. Yep, here it is. Everyone's favorite Donkey Kong, right? Right? No, no, no. This is everyone else's least favorite, Donkey Mud. This is in Meme Pack. I've been revamping that slowly over time as well. This skin is by Garfield, I'm pretty sure. So thanks for this. It's got a meme generator at the back for meme purposes, but that's not all it can do now. If we open up its body and skin, we have some options. Normally we have the meme generator only, but now we have a new option. Turn into the Abomination, are you sure? And your answers are, no, I prefer to give Sin $25, or yes, just do it now. And the Abomination is an abomination. If you decide to go through with it, this is what you get. I put pretty much every prop I could onto it, just to see what stuck. Not very many things do. Like all the horns just kind of fall off. But for the ultimate meme truck, it deserves the ultimate meme parts. Once you get rid of like the parts that are broken, you can actually drive. Like all the other parts seem to stay on pretty okay. I did want to make it even worse by putting on like the turret from Soldier of Fortune and another tail, but they seem to have different, or they seem to be using the same part names as others, so they have conflicts and just break the mod. That's not saying this isn't breaking the mod. I mean, like, we got zombie hands now, so like that means by extension we can make it even worse. Like, you know, we got right arm. You can just, yeah. Here we go. the most beautiful, perfect truck of all time. We have dabbing donkey mud. And yes, it vapes. That's about all I got for you guys for today for version 8 of my pack previews. I'm not sure how many more of these I'll do. I gotta keep some surprises, but this is all the main features. We got revamped parts, revamped chassis, new chassis, customizable chassis, better suspension, more suspension, and revamped ideas. And of course, the slot organization for front engines and resize mod will also be coming in version 8. That's it for the preview series. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you haven't joined the community event yet, there's still a few days to get your entries in. At the end screen here, you should be seeing the video for the community event and how to enter. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the future.